Okay, here's a quick look at the emini S&P for Tuesday, January the 11th, 2011. Going into today, I had mentioned that we had support in existence around 66 and also resistance around 73, with major support down here at 58. So you can see here that in the overnight market, the market dipped to 64 even, but then had a pretty good move higher. And by the time the regular trading hours opened right in here at around 71. And then the market tried to move higher, and didn't do too great a job at it. When it did so, it really topped at that 73 area that I was mentioning would likely be resistance, and that the market really had to move. I think I mentioned between around 22 and 20. I'm sorry, 72 and 73, and that the market really needed to test up there and even from a bullish standpoint accept price and hold above there in order to really prove that those bulls are still in charge. Well, it couldn't do that. It obviously found that too difficult a job, and it turned around and came all the way back down and tested to 65 and change, which was higher than the overnight low, and then bounced right back up. So these market profiles here really do help us understand the movement of the market. This was Friday's move down, and then yesterday's move or overnight here. So we really think that the market is still in this intraday up auction, and that this 1266 to 1267 likely areas of support going into tomorrow. So support in around here. Still got resistance around 73. If the market can hold above that, then obviously the next test is up here around 77. So that's what we'd like to see. There will be some news released tomorrow. There's import and export prices of the crude, and then at 2 o'clock Eastern Time is the beige book. So the market's got a little bit to work with, not very much though. And so for the time being, we're looking at support around 66, 67, resistance around 73, and it could really not change much at all in the way of the market's condition if it remains trading within that range. So that's really what we're looking at for right now, with an upward bias. Here's the profiles too. They came through a little strange today. For some reason, my software is missing the 10th. I don't know why, but at any rate, here's our actual trades with our software, and you can see that the market, I had mentioned 72, 73 as resistance, and around 66 as support. And you can see here that the low got down to 65.50, and the high got up to 73.75. So within that context, we had, well, first of all, we had I'm just going to mark on the long trades, and here's the short trade. So we only had 4 trades today, and we only took 2 of them. You can see here the first trade here we did take, which was a short in here. It got up to our resistance before it had that really nice sell-off, and so it was more or less a scratch trade. We had this other indication here to get long. We did not take that, so this was the first trade here. This was an indication to get short here, but too close to our support, so we didn't take that. And then we only had our second trade here, which was to get long in this area. It did hit our first objective and then pull back before it had that move higher. So we didn't really make, just hitting our first objective on that. So basically a scratch day for us, although the market really did trade within the consolidation range that we anticipated. So what we're doing now is still looking at that 67, 66 area of support, with the market testing and maybe holding above 73, which would be a nicely bullish indication. And then of course 77 would be the next target higher. The next support lower would be down at 58. So thanks for taking the time to watch the video. You can always contact us right here as usual, info@eminidaytrader.com. So thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and we'll see you again tomorrow.